Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Steve Swift's Rambling Reviews, and people have been saying, oh, did you hear that? That's me on the leather seat. There we go. And people have been saying to me, well, why don't you do a bit more YouTube? Steve, why don't you do a bit more YouTube? They'd also been saying to me, Steve, why do you keep bothering with this nonsense? And I say, well, I've got very little else to do, and it counts towards my community service. Not really, but you see what I mean. I am still doing it, ha, for those people who don't want me to. But a lot of you do, which is lovely. And so, I'm starting with this YouTube shenanigan. And what I thought I would do first is talk about one of my favourite, I don't know why I did that then, favourite live albums, which I think has been overlooked. And that album would be Bursting Out. Yes, the Jethro Tull 1978 Bursting Out. Now, you can see this is quite a sumptuous little pack, can't you? I got this sent to me because it was sent to me ages ago, because I write for several magazines, and consequently I get sent to me books and records, vinyl records, and lovely packs like this that I can then review. And I haven't reviewed this for any of the magazines. So I want to review it on here, and I want to do it in two parts. Parts. Because I want to do an unboxing first, because this is something a bit special. I love the album anyway. It was from 78, as I say, and it shows a band at the height of their powers around the time that Heavy Horses had come out, and also shows Ian Anderson as a real ringleader. Now, I've heard this package, the album, and the new extra bit. It's been remixed or remastered. I think it's been remastered, remixers by Stephen Wilson, who is a scion of remixing and of prog and remixing XTC, my favourite band, and all of that kind of wonderful stuff that he does. And actually, it's deeper. The sound is deeper. The first few tracks, I'm a bit concerned I don't hear the drums as much. And I've played this album very many times, so I can't wait to tell you how much I enjoy it. But there's quite a lot in here. There's an extra disc. So look at that ring light. You see, I got the ring light there. Woo! It's like the Mysterons. Like the Mysterons in Captain Scarlet. Anyway, there's an extra disc in here, which is from Madison Square Garden. This was... it's not in Montreux, is it? But it's got Claude Nobbs. Is it Montreux? It's got Claude Nobbs, Funky Claude, running in and out, who died passed fairly recently, and was well thought of by so many people in the music world. He announces this beautifully, and the extra disc is more or less the same running order, slightly different, but it's from the same year in Madison Square Garden. I don't think it's as ringmasterly as the stuff on the album, and there's a reason why that will be released rather than Madison Square Garden. But this comes with loads of other stuff, including a 50-minute video of the concert. Can't wait to see that. I'm looking forward to that. I might have to do it in 3 bits. 3 bits! Oh, I am spoiling you with all of that. But I'll see. Maybe I'll do it all together. But first of all, this is the unboxing. And I've left this for some time just to see what is in here. So let us take the cellophane off. That's off. And the first thing we see, I've always loved that cover with Mr. Anderson and the big balloon. This is the Inflated edition. It is great of this. So let's see what we've got here. If we open out, we do have, as you might expect, the 2 CDs. But look at this. Look at this. This is a little bit of beautiful work from the actual concert itself. And inside, what have we got here? Right, yes. This is the 3rd CD from Madison Square Garden. And then let's have a look at what we have. This is beautiful. This is the credits. But look what you also get. Look at how much you get. I'll just show you. Look at that. And that is the story of the album. Some lovely, lovely. It's a beautiful thing. I've not. Who's written this? Just a minute. Let's have a little look at who's written this, because that's important too. It's really important to see who actually has written the verbiage here. Let me have a look. Let me see who has written all of this. Oh, there's loads of it. There's loads of it. It doesn't say. Let me have a look on the back. So we've got so we've got oh yes, right, so we've got a Q&A with Ian Anderson covering the band, the background and the recording of this album with Martin Webb. We've got an article on the making of Bursting Out. We've got Kenny Wiley and Dave Morris talking about touring, their long time road crew, talking about touring with them. That'll be good. That'll be good, because Ian Anderson is a specific kind of... And I've talked to him a couple of times, I think, and he's always interesting. It's not about just music. Actually, you need to have a think about what else you want to tell us about. There's lots of other things out there, and it's gorgeous to speak to him, really. He can be a bit wary to begin with, because he talks to a lot of people. But if you talk to him about other things other than what's your favourite colour, what's your favourite Jethro Tull track, then he will actually open up, and he's lovely, really lovely. So we've got Tony Freeman's recollections on working as a member of the stage crew. That's lovely. Chris Welsh, yeah, he's a great seasoned writer, done a lot of experience in writing. Article for the Melody Maker at the time. There are images from the original tour. Look at that. That's beautiful, isn't it? This is all so lovely. And then look, if you look at that picture there, I love it. I love the Englishman. The Englishman is in his castle and all that. Yes. There's that lovely moment in Bursting Out when he announces one brown mouse, and nobody really... They don't really get excited. He goes, oh, okay, right, yes, don't strain yourselves. I think that's fantastic, because you hear the warts and all stuff of this. I think he also welcomes back John Glasscock on stage with, because you've been to the toilet with, did you give it a good shake? I think, if I remember rightly, there is that, isn't there? I think there is. Anyway, Mr. Barrymore Barlow. Yes, lovely. It's just beautiful. Oh, look at that action shot. It's brilliant. Now, what have we got at the back here? That's the classic shot. Look at that. That's the money shot, isn't it? That's beautiful, that. Ooh, smashing. And we have at the back of this 2 DVDs. I've got one DVD at Madison, both at Madison Square Garden. Oh no, we've got the original remixers. Original LP. That's not the remixers. Yes, we do have the remixers as well. And we've got the little bit from Madison Square Garden. So you've got quite a lot of really good stuff here, actually. But the book... It's the beautiful thing here. I mean, it's how many pages? It's 93 pages, folks. 93 pages if you are into your Jethro Tull. Oh, look at that. I love it. And who wouldn't be? Well, my wife for one. However, she's wrong, because they were and are fantastic. Love their work, particularly in the 70s for me, you see. This would be a lovely thing. Oh, this is Kenny Wiley and David Morris in 2023. What beautiful pictures. What a beautiful picture of them both. This is a great piece of work. It's long. I'm so glad I'm struggling because I'm so excited to tell you. So glad it's had its extension built. Because an extra annex, or a conservatory perhaps, that you can sit in and listen to the music. A little study. I'm so pleased that it's had that, because finally it's got what it deserves. This is up there for me with Live and Dangerous and with Queen Live Killers and all those great and Unleashed in the Studio, or in the East if you like. All of those great live albums. This is up there for me because it has all of the oddness that is beautiful about the band, and all the singularity and all the superb music, and the crowd are into it hugely. I'll be talking more about the actual sonics, the sound that I've listened to with these things, the Luggles, but this is a beautiful piece of work. It doesn't go crazy. It doesn't give you a lock of Ian Anderson's hair and, the soul of the band's firstborn or anything like that. You have patches and badges and all that. It doesn't give you that. All it does is it says, let's give them a bloody big book, because they'll love that. And you know what? I bloody well do. Anyway, enjoy this very, very much. because I know I do. Ta-ta.